Om Shri Tapovana Paramgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Puja Swamiji, Mukundji, all brahmacharis and everyone present here, Hari Om. And welcome to Chinmaya Prakash. This is our new center in Chinmaya Mission Mumbai. There are 8 zones in Chinmaya Mission Mumbai and about 10 centers. And in July, Puja Swami Swatmananda inaugurated this place. And we are very happy that all of you are here. And we are having this Satsang on this auspicious occasion of Navaratri. And see Bhagavan's Kripa. Today's day is dedicated to Ma Brahmacharini. And all brahmacharis are sitting here. So Ivan spoke to you about the Vedantic interpretation of Navadurga. When we are in Vedanta course, our mind revels in Brahman. When we come outside, it should revel in Brahman only. But missionary zeal is very strong. So how to reach this to the masses? The same knowledge from Paramarthika Satta will come to Vyavaharik level. So 9 Devis, Navadurga, 9 powers about women is what we will understand at Vyavahar level. Many people think that women are not treated well in Sanatan Hindu Dharma. There is domination of men. Women can't chant the Vedas. Women can't have Janev Samskar. Women can't do the Yajnas. Women are given as objects in charity, in Kanyadan. Like that, many wrong notions are there. But if we see different religions, there is no other religion where women are revered, worshipped in so many ways as in our Sanatan Hindu Dharma. Navadurga is one aspect. Then there are Saptamatrikas. Then there are Chausat Yoginis. There are so many different ways. Then there are the 3 Shaktis, Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Then there is Mahadurga, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, which are separate. Like that, there are many different ways. And so many, if you see characters in the scriptures, whether it is Sita ji or Draupadi ji, Kunti ji, so many of them, Kausalya Devi, they all are portrayed as very, very strong women. They are not how people think, Sita ji is Abala Nari, Vichari, helpless. And nowadays people think like that, I don't want to ever be like Sita. But they don't know who is Sita ji and what Valmiki Ramayana says about Sita ji. So, Shakti word, what is the root word for Shakti? Sanskrit root. Shak dhatu. Shaknoti. Capable. That power because of which it is possible for this creation to come into existence. That is Shakti. That's the power of Brahman. And that power of Brahman is what we see in Navadurga, and so he already explained that. We will see the relative aspect in the world. So first is Ma Shailaputri. So she represents what? Shaila means mountain. And she has the task of winning Bhagavan Shiva. And she does penance for that. She is born to Parvatraj Himalaya and Maina Devi. And like a mountain, she is very steadfast in her path, very focused on the goal of life. Her guru is Naradji. Naradji has come and told her that you must do tapasya And Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana also explains, Shiv Purana explains different places. So Naradji initiates her. The description in Tulsi Ramayana is very beautiful about Shivji, that how Shivji is described there. Listening to that, Maina Devi faints only, saying, what is this? This is kind of a... But that is actually all Vedantic descriptions they are. So I'm not going to go into that now. But Shailaputri is the symbol that a woman can achieve anything, and she represents that power of absolute focus. That we must be focused on, like Gurudev would say, goals in life as well as the goal of life. Never miss out the goal of life and think that goals in life are the very goal of life. If we ask, what are the goals in life? What will we say? Suppose I ask you, is Artha goal in life or goal of life? You know what is the correct answer? Artha is the goal in life in Satsang. Outside Satsang, Artha only is the goal of life. Majority seeks Artha only. Same way, Kama also. In Satsang, we feel Artha, Kama is the goal in life, but outside Satsang, Kama only is goal of life. I do all this hard work for what? Khao, piyo, mauj karo. In this area where we stay, na, DN Nagar, Juhu, lot of Gujaratis are there. You ask Gujaratis, kem cho? They'll say Majama. Always, Majama. So the idea here is Artha, Kama, even Dharma is what? Is only a goal in life. Kathopanishad you studied? Not yet. It will come. There he asks, Nachiketa asks, Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat. Beyond dharma and adharma, what is, you tell me that. So goal of life is Shiva. Shiva is consciousness. Shiva is auspiciousness. That focus on the goal. And Shiva is the most difficult. He is Ashutosh, but all of us know Brahman. So woman has that capability to achieve anything. And the very first avatar of Mother Durga itself shows that a woman can do tapasya. Woman has all rights to study, do tapasya, seek the Lord, realize oneness with Bhagavan also. So she is a symbol of that, absolute penance. And she rides a bull. So bull is a symbol of what? Dharma. If I want Brahman, the vehicle for me has to be the bull. Nandi is the Vahan of Bhagavan Shiva also. And the bull is also Vahan of Mother Shailaputri in this avatar. Otherwise she has lion, tiger, different other Vahans also. So first is Shailaputri. So focusing on Dharma, one can achieve anything one likes, and women have all the power to achieve both the goals in life as well as the goal of life. Second is Brahmacharini. So as Brahmacharini, she is the one who, Brahma word also means Veda. So she is the revealer of the Veda. She walks the path of the Veda. She is the revealer of the Veda. She has an Akshamala and she also has a Kamandalu. Again, the symbol of penance. And as Brahmacharini, she does a lot of tapasya to get Bhagwan Shiva. And you know, when she goes in the forest, she starts doing tap. So she is first eating only some fruits. Slowly she stops eating fruits. She is eating only the leaves. Then she is not even eating fresh leaves. She is then eating leaves which have fallen on the ground. Then she stops eating leaves also. That is how she gets the name Aparna. No Parna. She is not eating Parna. So Aparna. Then she is drinking water. After some time she stops drinking water also. Then air. She is living only on air. She has become very thin. And that is the time when Maina Devi comes there and she sees. And what does she say? Oh, Ma. That's how she gets the name Uma. So as Brahmacharini, she is also called as Aparna and Uma. And finally she pleases Bhagwan Shiva and she gets married to Bhagwan Shiva. Now, this is the second aspect where women have the capability to study. They have the right to study the Veda, and they have the freedom to choose what they want. Very, very important, especially contextual in what is happening today. See, Maina Devi and Himavan Raja did not want her to pursue Shiva. But she went in spite of that. Did they respect her choice or not? Did they put a case on Naradji? Did they sue him that Naradji has brainwashed her? Did they raid her ashram, his ashram, Naradji's ashram? None of that. If that is her choice, she wants to do that, they respected her choice. So as a brahmacharini, she studies, she does penance, she chooses the life of austerity, and she attains Shiva Tattva. So that is the second aspect as brahmacharini. Then the third one, she is Chandra Ghanta. When she is married to Bhagwan Shiva gives her the moon. And that moon is in the form of like a bell, it's a half moon. She is the power of intuition. So much of intuitive capability. And we know when people say that when seekers meditate on Mother Chandra Ghanta, they will hear the sounds of bells. They will hear the sound of Om. The mind becomes quieter, surrendered, so they will hear that. And so she is the power of intuition in each of us. And you know, as if you see between men and women, the intuitive capability of women is very, very high. And intuition is something which is very important to realize the truth. We will realize the truth intuitively. I'm not talking about the intuition that in general, we say that, I have a hunch that, today I'm going to meet such and such person or something like this is going to happen. That's at a very basic level. Gurudev used to say, if you read Kavalya Upanishad commentary, in that he says very nicely, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yogad Avaihi. In that when he describes Dhyana Yoga, he says Shraddha is intellectual quality, Bhakti is the emotional quality, and a combination of both these, head and heart, gives rise to that intuitive ability. So a pure mind, sharp intellect, one will know the truth. So Chandra Ghanta is that power of intuition. And Chandra Ghanta is also this power of harmony. Shiva and Shakti, they exist in harmony. Bhagavan has presented this beautiful thing to her. Then comes Kushmanda. So she is the creative force. Before the entire Srishti comes out, the energy which is there, that primordial energy is Mother Kushmanda. It is said she lives in the Surya Mandal and she is the most effulgent. And Kushmanda also means pumpkin. So she loves pumpkin so much that her name only is Kushmanda. And you know this pumpkin, generally people don't like pumpkin. And so many people think that it is pumpkin. If you eat pumpkin, you will become dull-headed. I don't know if you all know, but in our childhood, people used to tell like that, that why they don't like something?
They didn't tell us like that.
To us, they told like that. And some people, because they don't like it, they don't want to eat this. No, don't eat this. If you eat this, you'll become dull. So, but Kushmanda is the very name of mother. And, in Bali, when it is done, so many places, there is no Narabali and Pashu Bali, etc. done. It is actually pumpkin which will be offered. Because she loves pumpkin. So, Kushmanda. So, women they are very, very deep creators. So, that is another aspect. We respect them as a creative force in all fields. If you go into the Vedic times, there are so many references available that women were working in agriculture, in pottery, in dance, in music, even in producing weapons. So many of these references we have. So there's a wrong notion that, women are to be confined only to the homes. At some point in history, yes, that has happened because invaders have come and they have behaved very, very nastily with the women, and we don't want that to happen with them. So for some time that has happened. But then to limit them only for that is a decline of the culture. So Kushmanda mother represents that innovation, right to earn, get equal opportunities at work. Even today, with all the development and everything, women don't have equal pay. After so many decades, now recently one news came that the Indian women cricket team will get the same scale of pay as the men. After so many decades, think about that. Right now, ICC World Cup is going on. Women's World Cup is going on. So the point is, Kushmanda mother represents that. Then Skanda Mata. Women are great problem solvers. Many people otherwise think women are only problem. Our Shastra doesn't look at women like that. Our Shastra reveres them. And Skanda Mata is, she gives birth to Skanda. And Skanda is the one who is born to destroy which Asura? Tarakasura. So women are great problem solvers. They can be great leaders. They can be very fearless. And they can help others to become fearless. So Skanda Mata. Then Katyayini. Women are not to be looked at as objects of pleasure. They are to be revered for who they are as people. How much objectification happens in the world about women? And then we think that, all this violence against them, rape, assault, all this should reduce. Do you know, today only I was seeing some article which was there, which was saying that only 3% of Bollywood films do not objectify women. 97% they will objectify women. Products are sold by objectifying women. And then how will the society have that type of a reverence? So here it is that Mother Katyayini, she is a warrior goddess. At the same time, she is the one, so as a warrior goddess, she is the Mother Durga who was created by the Tej of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and she is worshipped by Katyayana Rishi, so she gets the name Katyayini, and she only kills this Mahishasura. So she is a warrior goddess. 1. 2. Gopis do the Katyayani Vrata to obtain Krishna Bhagavan as their husband or as their beloved. So one has to understand that aspect, that even when we want to worship the divine, when we want to have Bhagavan, in each of us there is combination of men and women. Biologically also, is it true or not? Half our genes come from where? Father, and half comes from mother. So biologically also we are made like that. Our mental setup also will be like that. So we have to invoke those feminine powers within us. Sublimate, surrender, invoke love, sublimate that, channelize it to devotion towards Bhagavan. So Mother Katyayani. Then we have Mother Kalaratri, most terrific form. And she rides a donkey in that. And dark in color, and hair is all let loose, curly hair. And so, who is she? Never ever think woman is a weaker gender. If gender equality we have to see in our scriptures, in so many places you will see gender equality. Janak Maharaj, when he gives the hand of Sita ji to Bhagwan Ram, what does he say to her? What does he say to him? To Bhagwan Ram. He says, Iyam Sita Mama Suta Sahadharmacharini Tava. This Sita, who is my daughter, will walk the path of dharma with you. Not ahead of you, not behind you, with you. And see the freedom that Sita ji also has. In Valmiki Ramayana, if you see that portion where Bhagwan Ram tells her that I am going to go to the forest, and he describes all the dangers about the forest and why she should not go with him. And she says, I will be fine, don't worry. Somebody has already predicted my life is going to be in the forest, all that she says. And then she says, I will protect you from all hurt and harm. And I will put leaves and all that on your path. But Bhagwan Ram doesn't listen, and he again tells her all the dangers and Rakshasas and Maya play they do and all that he explains. Then you know what Sita ji tells him? Very powerful it is. Valmiki Ramayana, you open and see. She says, my father will wonder whether he has given my hand to a man or not. She says straight away, are you even a man? My father will wonder that if you leave me here and go. He trusted that you are a man and he gave my hand to you, and you are talking like this. Valmiki Ramayana, if you read, Sitaji's description is terrific. And then everybody keeps saying that, Ramji, he did not do anything for Sitaji, she is Abla Nari and all that. No, it's fantastic. Udbhava sthiti samhara karinim kleshaharinim sarvashreyaskarim sitam natoham ramavallabham. So that is the description. So she is Kalaratri. When she has to become strong, she will become strong and she will destroy so many demons. The Shumba, Nishumbha, all of them, many of them are killed. Then Mahagauri. So it is said that after this Kalaratri avatar, she felt that now I must drop this avatar and I have taken this ferocious form and people will be scared. So she tells Brahmaji that please do something, and with Brahmaji's blessing, she goes and takes a dip in Manasarovar and she again becomes fair. So Mahagauri. So who is Mahagauri? So go beyond the looks. There is no this thing about only the physical form or attractiveness. So she becomes the most beautiful one. She is the goddess of forgiveness. And finally, she is the Siddhidatri. She becomes successful. Even today, is it not true that so many people feel jealous if women become successful? They want women to be below their thumb. They can be successful, but not greater than a certain man. Siddhidatri is person who has become successful, achieved the very goal of life, and he can make others also achieve the goal of life. So celebrate the success of women very proudly. They are great contributors to success, happiness, and fulfillment. So these are 9 days, 9 Durgas, 9 powers about women, and may we understand how beautifully women are revered in our culture. Thank you. Hari Om.